My second question, Sam, for you is, we all know that finding talent is becoming very difficult here in Vancouver. The unemployment rate is very low. Everyone is fighting to find that one person, even for entry-level jobs. So what
Mhm.
do you think employers should do to promote themselves as employer of choice so that candidates can apply to them and not to the competitor?
I like that term, employer of choice. So, in terms of the advice and summarizing what our approach and what we do is, we at XN understand and are comfortable with who we are and what we have to offer. So, we do a focused and stellar job in terms of communicating that to our target audience. So, we have the what, how, and when down pat. We know what we're saying, how we're approaching our audience, and what channels we're using to communicate with our audience, and in terms of when and the frequency and how often, and of course also the where rolled up under the how there. So, for example, if we are looking or going after a particular skill set, we will tend to find out where the majority of individuals who possess that skill set are present and put together a focused approach in terms of reaching out and connecting and engaging with the audience. The engagement is super key here as well. So in terms of, if you're asking about where XN goes, about over a year ago, we devised a strategy of targeting individuals on the more junior or entry level side of things. That made sense since we've been around for a while as an organization. We had a lot of we have a lot of individuals with a great wealth of knowledge on the team. So we also kind of clued in to the fact that these individuals with the wealth of knowledge were kind of ready to mentor and develop others. And we also noticed that we were struggling a little bit with voluntary turnover for a little while. Um, uh, and our clue was that the people that were self-selecting out were more on the senior level side of the technical skill set side of things. And our approach to recruitment wasn't necessarily working in that we ended up with too many cooks in the kitchen, so to speak, where a lot of individuals with high degrees of technical skill sets that
Mhm.
wanted to engage on a different and higher level in terms of mentoring individuals and doing more. So we took the approach of, like, why not find individuals with on the more junior side of skill sets for particular positions, and all while providing our senior technical staff with opportunities for growth and development, be it if they want to develop into like team leads, for example, or take the mentorship approach. So
So
um,
when you were saying that finding people, so is mostly focusing on LinkedIn, going after people, or that's just being on social media, engaging or showing your culture?
so in person, our favorite go-to event that we found a great deal of success with was Tech Talent Days through BC Jobs. So
Mm-hmm.
um, in terms of the talent days that are hosted by BC Jobs, and a shout out to Delana Ryan and the team.
Yeah. And they're
We
having one, I believe, next week on the 11th, I believe
I
so.
believe so, yes.
Yeah.
They are. So we focus on events like that will have a wider spectrum of attendees and audience, and we'll
Mm-hmm.
refrain away from events that focus more on picking and headhunting individuals that are more on the senior level side of things.
Okay.
So in terms of how do I connect with XN, I'm an employee. How do I connect with XN? Connect with us on LinkedIn. We post there um, uh, frequently, and connect with us in terms of coming out to Tech Talent Days
Yeah.
hosted by BC Jobs. Those are the two easiest places to get a hold of us, so to
Yeah,
speak.
great. So thank you, Sam, for the shout out for BC Tech. And everyone watching, if you are in Vancouver, please attend this event. They have a lot of tech companies and they are hiring every day. And if you like what we talked about, connect with Sam, connect with his company, XN, and see what opportunities they have. Leave your comments below. Subscribe to my channel. Again, the link will be shown. And tune in tomorrow for another question with Sam.